A lone shepherd in the wilderness watching over his flock under the scorching desert sun. This was Moses living a quiet life, far from his past as an Egyptian prince. Little did he know that this ordinary day would become one of the most extraordinary moments in history. As Moses guided his sheep through the rocky terrain of Mount Horeb, something caught his eye. There, among the sparse vegetation, was a bush engulfed in flames. But wait, something was different. The flames danced and flickered, yet the bush remained intact, not a single leaf turning to ash. Curiosity got the better of him, and he moved closer to investigate this mysterious sight. A voice called out from within the burning bush, "Moses, Moses!" Imagine his surprise, a burning bush that speaks. With a trembling voice, Moses responded, "Here I am." The voice continued, commanding him to remove his sandals, for he was standing on holy ground. This wasn't just any voice, it was God himself. God revealed his divine plan. He had heard the desperate cries of the Israelites, his people suffering under Egyptian slavery. And here's the twist: God had chosen Moses, this humble shepherd, to lead one of the greatest rescue missions in history. He was to go before Pharaoh, the most powerful ruler of that time, and demand the release of the Israelites. Now, let's be honest. Moses' reaction was probably similar to what many of us would have done. He felt completely inadequate. "Who am I to go before Pharaoh?" he asked. "Can you blame him?" Here was a man who had fled Egypt years ago, now being asked to return and challenge its mighty ruler. But God's response changed everything. "I will be with you." Simple words, but packed with infinite power and promise. You see, this story isn't just about a miraculous burning bush or even about Moses. It's about how God often chooses ordinary people for extraordinary purposes in our own lives. How often do we feel unqualified or afraid when faced with big challenges? Maybe it's starting a new career, standing up for what's right, or helping someone in need. Like Moses, we might find ourselves saying, "Who am I to do this?" But the same promise God gave Moses extends to us today. We don't have to face our challenges alone. Sometimes the most powerful qualification isn't our own ability, but simply being willing to say yes when called, knowing that we don't walk alone. Remember, every great journey starts with a simple step, or in Moses' case, with a burning bush and bare feet on holy ground.